So you're looking to learn Mai Shiranui. You got good taste. You, sir, have come to the right place. Here in this video, we'll get you started learning what it takes to learn this type of character, give you the basics on their tools and simple bread and butter combos to get you started. Hi, my name is Metal Games and welcome to my starter guide series. If this is your first time on the channel, go ahead and subscribe and hit the bell icon because I will make more videos like this for other characters. This is the first episode of the series. With that being said, let us get started. Mai Shiranui is a neutral footsie character who excels in the mid-range game. Combined with her good ground and air mobility and strong projectile, your opponents will have a difficult time trying to keep up. She's a great character if you're looking to play from a distance and go in once you find an opportunity. Let us begin with their far normals. Keep in mind in this game, the normals change depending on the distance of your opponent. There are far and close range normals. Now, her standing light punch is a fast safe poke that is plus on block. Its reach is good and can hit crouching opponents. This also works as an anti-air. This move does not deal a lot of damage, but its speed is great. Standing light kick is another safe attack that has a great range in neutral. This will be your go-to attack because of the speed and the long reach. This attack has a couple of uses like being great for poking at a distance and being a strong whiff punish tool. But most notably, because of its angle, it's a much stronger anti-air compared to your standing light punch. However, this whiffs on crouching opponents. Standing heavy punch, though a little slower on activation compared to other normals, this move covers a huge arc in front and slightly above Mai, making it great to stop low jumps or high jumps that can't quite cross up. It is unsafe since it leaves you negative, but because of the pushback will keep you safe from most punishes. Standing heavy kick, a high roundhouse kick, recovers a little faster than heavy punch, but still leaves Mai negative. This does whiff on crouching opponents, so be careful when using this. This can also be used as an anti-air depending on the angle. Now for her close normals, she has close standing light punch. It's a fast attack that is plus on block. This is special cancelable and links up with attacks like heavy punch, light kick, or multiple light punches to trigger the auto combo mechanic. Close standing light kick is a shin kick that hits low and is 0 on block, which means you are safe, just that no one has the advantage. It's special cancelable and links to a couple of things. Number 1 into heavy kick, or 2 into EX Ryuuenbu, or 3 into Hitssatsu Shinobi-Bachi. Close standing heavy punch is a direct punch to the chest. It's safe on block and leaves you plus. It can also be done against crouching opponents, which is great. And whether you land the hit or not, it does space you out perfectly for a standing light kick, or a blowback to punish your opponent trying something. It's special cancelable and can link up to a couple of things, like Koukaku No Mai, Hitssatsu Shinobi-Bachi, or Ryuuenbu. If you want a pressure poke, you can combine it with Kachousen, which will leave you 0 on block. But if you EX it, then it can really be used for pressure since it bounces back at them, giving you time to run for a throw or something. Now, close standing heavy kick is a high kick attack with much shorter activation range, meaning you have to be point blank to do this. This does link up with other specials like Ryuuenbu or Hitssatsu Shinobi-Bachi. It is unsafe on block and can be done against crouching opponents, and it can be cancelled to safe specials on block with Kachousen, which will leave you 0 on block. A good option. For crouching normals, she has Crouching Light Punch. Crouching Light Punch is a quick attack that has great range and is plus on block. It can be linked up with other light attacks for a small amount of damage, and can be cancelled into specials, such as Hitssatsu Shinobi-Bachi. Crouching Light Kick is Mai's fastest crouching normal and is slightly negative on block, but with her low profiling and the quick recovery, she can just keep doing another Crouching Light Kick to keep you safe. It links up perfectly with Crouching Light Punch for a combo starter. Crouching Heavy Punch is an attack that puts you in a low profiling state, but it's very unsafe on block. However, you can cancel it into safe specials like Kachousen to leave you safe and to pressure your opponent, or hit confirm it to Koukaku No Mai for a combo. Crouching Heavy Kick, a sweep with great range but negative on block, but it can be cancelled to save specials. So now for her jumping attacks. The good thing about all of these is that these are safe to throw out as they leave you plus on block, and you can combo right away with other normals. So let's take a look at all of these. Jump Light Punch is a phenomenal air-to-air because of the great horizontal range and tons of active frames. Excellent for air-to-air zoning from a high jump. If you want to link a combo with this, you have to delay this jump attack slightly until you're closer to the ground to connect with any of her normals. Jumping Light Kick is another quick attack but has slightly lesser active frames, perfect for using it as a cross-up to confuse the opponent where to block. Since it's plus, you can go ahead and use another attack afterwards for pressure. This also can link up with any of her normals. Jumping Heavy Punch is a deep jumping attack, however it's not reliable air-to-air in this game because only at the bottom of the slash can hit. It is good to jump into opponents though because it arcs lower to the opponent's position. This can also link up with any of her normals. Jump Heavy Kick is a strong jumping kick because of its angle, can link up easily with other normals. This is a good air-to-air and can link up easily to close Heavy Kick for a combo starter. Blowback is a unique mechanic to King of Fighters where each character performs a strong knockback where they mostly pushes the opponent all the way to the wall. This is used like a get off me tool or a combo starter when done at a perfect range. To do it, you need to press Heavy Punch and Heavy Kick at the same time. Standing Blowback has great range and speed, negative on block at close range, but safe to most punishes. This is one of the best tools that you'll rely on as Mai because it's a great counterpoke tool and results in a hard knockdown to turn the fight over in your favor. This can be cancelled to other specials too. Jumping Blowback, similar to the standing one, it has great range and speed. It does not bounce to the wall for a combo though, but leaves you very safe on block and can be used for pressure. I believe it can be cancelable to air special. As for throws, not really much to say here other than how to do them. If you're coming from other fighting games, the execution works very differently. Standing Forward Throw is done by getting close to the opponent and pressing forward and Heavy Punch. You do have to be in point blank range to do this. Standing Back Throw is done by getting close to the opponent and pressing forward Heavy Kick. For those two throws, it does not matter which direction forward or backwards to use, just as long as you press the right attack up close. Jumping Throw is done by pressing forward or back into Heavy Punch. This is mainly used to stop hoppers or air-to-air zoning. A key strategy is to use your projectiles so they can hop around sometimes, and that gives you an opening to use this throw to punish them if they try to get in close. Alright, now let's get into her command moves. First one up, Ukihane, an attack that causes Mai to delay her jump by curving a little in the air and knocking the opponent down hard on hit. This overhead is very negative on block. This move is very active, meaning that the moment she starts and until she lands on the ground is when the opponent can get hit by it. Can be used for a cross-up situation. Koukaku No Mai, a slide attack that can be used in the neutral area and knocks the opponent further away, which then can be used for you to set up for throwing projectiles. On block, it's very unsafe and can get you punished. If I tested this out correctly, it cannot be cancelled into anything when just doing this move. But along with other combo starters, you can use this to cancel into other special moves like this. This move should not be used in close range unless you know you'll be punishing a whiffing attack. Sankaku-Tobi is a wall jump that allows you to escape from the corner or be used for pressure by using other jump attacks in the air. Remember that all of your jumping attacks are plus on block, so you can take advantage of that. Finally, it's time for Mai Shiranui's special moves. You should all know by now what these are since it was mentioned throughout the video, but additional information wouldn't hurt. Ryuuenbu is a special move that uses her tail to burn your opponent. The Light Punch version starts faster but negative on block. What this primarily will be used for is to juggle your opponent with EX Ryuuenbu. It pretty much goes with anything. What I see people do with this move sometimes is to use this in the neutral space to check your opponent. Since the light version recovers pretty quickly and it has some pushback on block, it is less likely that people will punish it right away. Kachousen is Mai Shiranui's own projectile. The light version is faster in recovery, but the projectile travel time is slower, while the heavy punch version is slightly slower in recovery, but the projectile speed is faster. EX Kachousen fans flies forward, destroying non-EX or super projectiles, bounces off the opponent on hit and block, and falls straight down for a second hit. An awesome pressure and mix-up tool. We showed you earlier that a possible strategy is to use any of your normals, even with the unsafe normals, to use this special move to make it safe, but also set it up for a possible sprint into throw or pressure. Hitssatsu Shinobi-Bachi is a special move that pushes Mai further along with their opponent on hit. The opponent is also placed next to you on the ground. The light punch version starts up faster but travels less further compared to the heavy punch. This makes it a great combo ender and has a corner carry potential. The light version done at a distance on crouch block opponents actually leaves you 0 on block, and that is because of the block stun on the elbow. So if they are crouching, this can be a good choice to go in with. However, I wouldn't rely on this. It's better to hit confirm into this move. The EX version starts out just like the heavy version. It's unsafe too and causes 5 hits on the opponent instead of the regular 2 hits. This will juggle the opponent, making it a good combo extension. Musasabi No Mai is a special move that Mai dives at an angle. Light punch version dives at a sharp angle, while the heavy version dives and covers more distance. Both of these at close range are negative on block. However, done at a max distance will result in 0 on block, so you're technically safe. The EX version has more hits, slightly safer to use, and can juggle. The strategy around this move is to simply use it while you're using your mobility to confuse the opponent. For example, if you're wanting to reset, you can jump back, then use this to move in to bait and punish your opponent for trying to chase you down. The heavy version lets you combo a standing heavy punch into Kachousen to create some kind of pressure setup with your projectile. But if you were to EX your Kachousen, then you could create some awesome pressure. Musasabi No Mai front and back charge is a super jump that you have to charge up and allows Mai to travel from one side of the screen to the other. While on this jump, you can use Ukihane to stop your jump midway and mix your opponent up. EX Musasabi No Mai flies dramatically faster to the wall, has projectile invulnerability on startup, and has excellent synergy with EX Kachousen. And we have reached the end of this video. This last section covers basic combos and corner combos. I'm still learning the game myself, so this is how much I can do for you right now. If you're interested, let me know in the comments down below if you want to see a step-by-step combo guide where I break the combo down by steps or by parts so I can make it super and simple for you guys to do, as well as having more advanced strategies, alternative combos, and other things. Here are your button notation for this upcoming section, and go ahead and have fun with Mai Shiranui. Remember to like this video if this really helped. I'll see you in your next training session.